So we grew up in Lafayette, Indiana. As a result of a 35th high school reunion, we reconnected and spent some time together. We were both single. Kind of the rest is history. We got married about 4 years ago.
Actually, we got married 5 years ago.
I know, but I said about. We were looking for a very vibrant church, all ages, lots of opportunity to connect. And I think the first time we came to Engedi, we said, this is it. Even though we're busy in retirement, there are things we want to try to prioritize.
We wanted to get more involved with how can we help around the community. It was funny because the CityServe came up right as we talked about how we're going to get involved.
We signed up for helping at a woman's shelter.
We made some friends that we didn't have here before.
The second year, we saw the list of where to sign up, and we kind of read about each organization, and Benjamin's Hope isn't actually very far away from our house, and we found out that it was a place for autistic adults. And it kind of touched our hearts because I have a niece that's autistic. She's about 18 now.
The facility, it was amazing. They have church services there on Sunday evenings.
After we did CityServe, we thought this is probably a little message from God that we happened to pick this place to CityServe at, and felt very connected, obviously had personal connections.
We reached out to Krista and said, hey, how can we help? They've reached out to me and said, hey, you say you do woodworking, can you make us a giant Jenga game for our Thursday night get-together? I said, sure. And they said, what about cornhole?
They called us one week and said, hey, we have to move one of the residents from one house to another, and we don't have anybody who can help. Could you come over for a day? And so we did that.
They needed me to come out and head up a group that was going to wash all the windows on the outside. And of course, they get the adult residents involved also. And this young man came up to me and he started talking to me. He was going to help me, and I wanted to know what he could do. And he looked at me and he says, how's your mom? And it was ironic. It was just that he asked that. My mother has Alzheimer's and she's in a nursing home. He looked at me, he says, can I pray for your mom and my mom? And he put his arm around me and said this wonderful prayer. It caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting that from a young man with autism. It's something I've never forgotten since then.
I think you can go and serve, and it can be an obligation. But when you really get involved, it's just a whole nother level.
I'm there to help them, but they actually make us feel better just being there.
CityServe is great because it's maybe like a springboard. It's great to get up on a Saturday morning, beautiful day, go out and spend time with friends and colleagues. But if you kind of leave it there, you're not taking advantage of the full potential that God may have.
If they have a need once a year, they have needs during the year.
If part of our mission in life is to be a part of the church and to be injected in the community and really making a difference, things like this are critical.
We're just two people, and you multiply that times, 200, 300, 400, 500 people that are involved, we could help out a lot around this community.